Roman Reigns pumping himself up, trying to take control of this triple threat match. Critical moment here.
And CM Punk down in the middle of the ring. This dream WrestleMania main event may be about to turn into a nightmare.
And Roman Reigns is about to turn CM Punk's lights out.
The first one made you rage a lot, but you beat it and got through it. You thought it was okay? Yeah, I've never played any of the Luigi Mansion games. I probably should at some point. I think I own one of them on Switch.
Reigns is in trouble. Punk squeezing with everything in his being. And Rollins now saving the matchup for himself as he looks to turn Punk on his belly and going for a sharpshooter here.
And now locked in, a tap out here for CM Punk. Ends the entire thing. Surely now. Seth Rollins closing in on victory, but denied by Roman Reigns.
And now Reigns to Rollins into the guillotine. Rollins now in jeopardy. Can the visionary fight his way out? Look at the power from Seth. Northern Light suplex. A cover, and a kick out.
Transition once again from Roman Reigns back into that choke, but a stomp from CM Punk breaks it up. Wait up, Cole.
Got a sling by Punk to GTS for the victory. Hook to the leg. Is it enough? And a kick out at two. How on earth did Rollins?
You have Luigi's Mansion 2, Mario Tennis Fever, Nintendo Switch Sports, and Super Mario Party Jamboree in your wish list?
Saw his man so close to victory there, but denied by a late kick out.
Oh, I think it's letting us jump into the objective now. Objectives checklist. For help on completing objectives, go to the objectives checklist in the pause menu. Our first objective is ruin the plans of Seth Rollins with your signature elbow drop off the top rope. Okay.
And now CM Punk, the only man standing. 12 years after his last WrestleMania match, Punk is...
CM Punk!
And he moved.
Crashing and burning in maybe the worst way possible. Ooh, snaps the leg across the head. Goes into the corner.
Oh, there's a lot more camera shakes than last year. You thought you were going to like Super Mario Galaxy, but you actually don't. That's probably the only Mario game other than the new Super Mario Bros. That you don't like. So you definitely won't be buying Super Mario Galaxy 2. I see. I haven't really played many of the newer Mario games.
Oh, scattered that one.
Cut off with a savage clothesline.
Shoulder tackle after shoulder tackle.
Punk now locks in that double under.
He reversed again. I know they have a new stamina system in this game this year. Like your stamina is tied to your reversals, so you can't reverse everything. I still have to get that elbow drop on Seth. Heyman put a kendo stick in the ring.
If a manager wants to preemptively protect himself, who are we to judge it?
You're not playing Super Mario Bros. Wonder simply because it's not the same OG voice actor, Charles Marinette. I'm going to use this kendo stick that Heyman brought in the ring. These triple threats are no DQ. Alright, I think I can still do my elbow drop onto Seth even though he's outside. Okay. That was not... We dove the entirely wrong direction. Martinet.
to use
Oh,
his
Roman tried to hit
right
us with the
arm.
Superman punch.
Regal flex. That hard-hitting style of Reigns getting counteracted there. Apparently, this match needed a mud hole to stomp in every single part of his body. Oh, he flips that around. Reigns with a Superman punch.
Reigns got the Superman punch on Seth. Can I throw him out of the ring? There we go.
Just sent crashing to the arena floor.
Alright, I want to hit the dive on
From the top
Seth
rope.
now. Oh, he's getting up though.
He saw that one
And I
coming.
missed it again.
If you're going to be done like that, you better be just as tough.
I don't know if anyone is that tough.
Gets out of there with an elbow to the gut.
Ouch.
I don't even know what difficulty we have this set on, but
Sliding back in under the ropes here. Anything out of sorts now.
oh, Roman went for a spear on us there,
The Chaos Roman.
and he hit it that time.
No coming back from Reigns.
Against a grounded opponent, press R down to pin them. In most match types, you can only pin your opponent inside the ring. While getting pinned, you can kick out with the R button up or X. It'll be more difficult to kick out with low vitality or if you've just been hit by a strong move.
I'm looking for the pin here.
Alright, we still kicked out though.
What unbelievable
That
power.
spear wasn't strong enough.
These combatants have stretched their limits here, and it's showing. Win or lose, they are going home tonight knowing they gave it their all. No! Forearm to the base of the skull.
Rollins now looking to hoist up his opponent.
And the small package driver.
Alright, Roman, please kick out. Thank you.
And kicking out at this point, this quickly, definitely sends a pretty serious message.
Reigns turns that around. He quickly slides into the ring. Neck breaker. Big knee lift.
An opponent like a sack of cement dropped with a close.
They don't really stay down that long.
Bang! Saw it coming. It counters it. Has him wrangled. Oh, right to the back of the neck. What a blow. Good night.
He lands hard. Clubbing blow.
Huge kick connects.
Big time power slam.
His body has to be racked with pain.
Still takes a good amount of resilience to last this long though.
Alright, I got my signature again. Hopefully this time I'll actually be able to hit it.
Oh, here we go. Brain Buster. Seth interested in what's under the ring at the moment. The universal signal for extreme. The kendo stick has entered the fray. Oh, this is not looking good for him. And in these situations, it's hard to not get desperate, to start going for Hail Mary plays. And another stiff shot to the head here. Roman Reigns just battering his opponent in the corner. Bam! God, that disturbing sound of the kendo snapping on flesh. This is certainly an effective use of a foreign object.
Okay.
This is beyond personal now. This is about putting the
Let me hit the elbow, please.
competition.
I've been trying for a few minutes now.
Oh, he paid for that.
He moved again.
I don't care how tough you are. Hitting the floor from that height has gotta hurt.
They don't really stay stunned that long.
CM Punk looking to turn out the lights.
That was actually a pretty decent combo there.
Kick out at one.
This GTS right into a spear.
Roman shoulders are down.
I didn't mean to pin.
Still only got one. Not quite enough to put him away.
Big suplex connected.
Calf kick finds the mark.
Nobody stays down very long.
Avoided any damage there.
Sent right into the corner. Here he goes.
Seth going for the stomp.
Reigns is in deep peril here.
Thunderous club comes down. Very effective.
And further punishment getting aimed at the skull here.
It's a good target. Damage done there is felt.
And I got speared for a third time.
On this one.
Into the pin. A kick out. Oh my God.
How on earth?
It's not often we see the tribal chief held up at the 1-yard line. You have to think Roman will want to dial up that maneuver.
I'm surprised I've kicked out of all of these spears.
And listen to this place.
Cracked with a Mongolian chop and connects with the kick.
Hooked up.
Alright, he's almost stunned.
Using the
There we go.
elbow as a weapon.
Why does the stun bar go so quickly?
CM Punk
Okay, he shouldn't be able to move now. There we go. Got an objective down.
Roman just mocking
When the
his
moment is right,
opponent
look to turn Roman's lights out with the go to sleep.
And Punk looking to gain control with a kick to the midsection, but Rollins still in this match.
While Rollins looking to break up this apparent GTS attempt and does so, but right back into the line of fire himself. GTS connects.
Spear by Reigns. Stop.
Oh, all three finishers are in combo.
Down. Critical moment in this match.
I like how even in the cinematics, the blood that we
Inside the ring, if
caused on
Roman
each
can
other
get a
is
cover
still
here, it may be over.
on the wrestlers. That's pretty cool. I think they had that last year too as well.
Heyman, of course, out here with this loose alliance with Punk, his quote-unquote
And I think
friend.
the blood is one of the things they like reworked this year to make it look even more realistic.
Heyman showing his true colors tonight.
What favor called in by CM Punk about to pay dividends here. No disqualifications in this kind of match.
And Punk stalking Reigns.
Oh no, Heyman betrayed us.
By Heyman. What the hell? Roman Reigns' life was passing before his eyes, and now Heyman going to offer the chair to the tribal chief.
Bow down at the feet of the tribal chief. You have to think this was the plan all along to take out CM Punk.
And now Reigns, chair in hand. Boom!
Oh shoot. There is no subtitles. Okay. Alright. Well, let's skip that then. 2K Showcase Punked. CM Punk takes over, looking to use slingshot technology to do things his way. Relive some of his biggest wins, look to change the outcome of painful losses, and create history with fantasy matchups only possible here in 2K26. A win will unlock some rewards, but completing objectives will make sure you get all the goods. And the all-new Showcase Gauntlet allows you to attempt to unlock everything the mode has to offer in one fell swoop, if you've got the skills. Alright, let's go. Alright, before I do anything else though, I want to... Okay, now we have the options. Now we can turn on subtitles. Well, it's unfortunate we didn't get that first cutscene, but... And I'm actually going to turn the difficulty on to Legend, because that's what I normally play the game on. This is one of the few games I can play on the highest difficulty. I say that, but then also that last match seemed pretty difficult. Hopefully it'll be fine. Video library. Okay, that's the match we just did, and then this is the intro. Okay. Now that I have subtitles, let's do the intro again. Actually, wait. Let me try something real quick. I'm gonna have to mute the game audio for a second. But I'm pretty sure. So last year, I think I just went in. Wait, you guys can't hear. Okay, good. All right, if I just turn the music off. All right, we should be good then. And just to be okay, everyone's music is off. And then just to be safe, uncheck all. Because I don't think it's as big a deal just playing the talking in between. So I think that'll be fine. All right, I think this should be fine. Let's go back to the intro.
Yeah, that didn't end up being the WrestleMania main event that I had dreamed about for years. How do you people agree to this? How do you even come up with this? Who in their right minds thinks, hey, let's drag someone to their worst moments to relive them? What kind of masochistic grease to it? Why would anyone want that? I saw what you did to John Cena a few years ago, making him relive loss after loss after loss, and then having him face the camera and say that those moments made him better for it. No, I always figured that if a CM Punk showcase was ever pitched, I'd politely tell them to take a hike. But then I saw what was done for Paul Heyman last year, what was done for the whole Bloodline dynasty. Suddenly it wasn't just reliving history, it was rewriting it. Instead of trying to take something positive from those losses, Heyman did what he always does and spins it into a victory by literally rewriting history. Well, if he can do it, I can do it better. Using what 2K calls slingshot technology, we can take any what-if dream you've ever had and make it a reality. Dream matches, ripple effects, righting wrongs, and changing history. That's what CM Punk has always been about.
Okay, there we go. So we should be able to have some of these videos in between play. I just will have to probably cut those out for the VOD, but that's fine. All right, our first match of the showcase then, because I guess that was just a little preview, the first thing. Bull by the Horns. CM Punk versus JBL, SummerSlam, August 17th, 2008. CM Punk may be World Heavyweight Champion, but he still hasn't earned the respect of one of WWE's most hard-nosed competitors in John Bradshaw Layfield. Can you withstand the non-stop assault of JBL and defend the title successfully? All right. Let's jump in.
My first couple of years with WWE were a whirlwind. I was ECW champion, I teamed with DX at the Survivor Series, and I finally made it to WrestleMania. I won Money in the Bank at WrestleMania 24, which led to what most consider to be the best cash-in of all time.
CM Punk has done it! Mr. Money in the Bank has become Mr. World Champion!
This upset a lot of people, including my old friend JBL. JBL didn't like a thing about me, how I looked, how I talked, how I wrestled, music choice. Everything about me bothered him. And he saw SummerSlam as his opportunity to declare to the world that CM Punk does not belong. JBL thrives when he can strong-arm somebody, a true tyrant who takes great pleasure in badgering anyone who sees beneath him. I had no illusions that this was going to be an easy fight. My only plan was to hit him as hard as I could and beat the respect into him at SummerSlam. Now go put JBL in his place. Avoid the clothesline if you can. And let's make sure JBL feels like he's been sent to hell.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the World Heavyweight Championship.
So unfortunately, we won't have our entrance music, but we can still watch this entrances.
Weeks ago is set for his biggest title defense yet.
Cole, why are you focusing so much on Punk when we are in the midst of the wrestling god? And our next World Heavyweight Champion, John Bradshaw Layfield. JBL has the look of a champion, the entrance of a champion, and he may be minutes away from becoming a champion.
JBL telling Punk last week that fairy tales aren't real, that midnight will strike here tonight at SummerSlam.
Talk about Cinderella. JBL's been calling Punk Cindy lately.
JBL, the longest reigning champion in SmackDown history, hopes to add the world title to his collection tonight. He's had great success over the years here at SummerSlam.
All right, now the champion.
Here's the man who won the title at the end of June when he cashed in Money in the Bank in a surprise on Monday Night Raw.
Back when CM Punk had long hair.
CM Punk, the underdog who has had uphill battles ever since winning the World Heavyweight Championship, has held on to that championship and he's worn it proudly.
The in-game models look really good this year.
CM Punk fans have been saying CM Punk is not a so-called transition, and that's what Punk hopes to prove tonight.
JBL has called Punk a transitional champion, and worse, this is another top test for Punk here at SummerSlam.
Introducing the challenger from New York City, weighing in at 290 pounds, John Bradshaw Layfield, JBL. And his opponent from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 222 pounds, the World Heavyweight Champion, CM Punk.
That's what it's all about, folks. The World Heavyweight Championship. A prize worth fighting for.
CM Punk is a champion who lives by his own rules. In the lead-up to this match tonight, Punk has refused to give in to JBL's intimidation tactics.
Or in the words of CM Punk, sometimes it's what you don't do that makes you who you are. But I think Punk's defiance has only angered JBL.
Take the fight to JBL right away. He's gonna try to pin me already.
Only getting one out of that pin.
Tried to make short work of things there.
Caught the leg.
Earn his respect with every bit of damage you dish out. Keep the pace high and keep JBL guessing with a big running attack. Attack from all angles. Your diving crossbody from the top rope is the perfect attack. Alright, those are the objectives we have to do.
A guy like Punk to take a spot he's worked an entire career for. You don't achieve longevity in this game without putting the boots to some ankle biters.
I missed the running attack.
Great job refocusing to reverse that.
There we go.
Heading up to the top turnbuckle.
I'm gonna try to do the dive onto him.
Stalking from above.
Take off.
And we missed. So anytime there's like an impact, it does the like camera shakes.
Snap Punk out of this Cinderella fairy tale he's living. Wants the world title to be represented by a real man once again.
Well, Punk's claiming he's earned this dream to be at SummerSlam and defend the championship to prove that he is a man. A win tonight would be a crowning achievement in Punk's career.
While midnight always strikes and fairy tales
I got out of the brain buster.
One thing Punk certainly doesn't have here is the experience advantage. JBL had the longest championship reign in SmackDown history. He didn't achieve that by accident. JBL has a wealth of championship experience that Punk just doesn't have yet.
Good point. Punk has his work cut out for him, taking on someone as battle-tested as JBL. Heck, JBL has even won here at SummerSlam before. Punk hasn't. CM Punk, the surprise champion who cashed in the money.
Alright, big kick there. Can get the dive going now.
Many are still shocked that he's champion today.
from the sky.
Oof, no way home.
And a well-timed counter.
Things are getting risky. This will not end well. On the apron. The hardest part of the ring. The champ just crashed down on the worst spot possible. The part of the ring where all the steel beams converge.
And JBL looking to show Punk that he's not on his level.
I took the turnbuckle off.
Serious
The cover.
Lift off.
Got out of the way of that one.
Punk prides himself in being disciplined and having plenty of self-control. He's going to need all that here tonight against Bradshaw, a 17-year
All right,
veteran.
get back in the ring.
Play mind games and try to wear the champion down.
And if he can't wear him down, he'll just beat him down. JBL has a bona fide mean streak. Mean and vicious. He enjoys inflicting pain on his opponent.
That's why he's been successful in the ring and in the business world. He turns it around on JBL. Oh my goodness, what a double-handed shot.
Getting muscled up for a vertical suplex. Oh, nimbly landing behind and
Escapes and a chop block takes him down. Check out the springboard. Did you see that? Propelled through the air.
Going to the
Okay.
top rope. What's his plan?
Can I get it this time?
wants to finish this.
Take off.
There we go.
The champion
Stay on
clearly
him.
doing whatever it takes to
Two of your
retain their
best,
title
best
here.
heavy combos will keep you in control.
Talking about these men, they couldn't be any more different. For JBL, it's all
And
about
these are
winning
timed.
business. Wall Street having a championship in one hand and a beer in the other. Very much the opposite of
There we
CM
go.
Punk, Corey.
It's country versus alternative.
Got the momentum. Get JBL started, standing close, and get him with a grapple.
Games over boardrooms doesn't make him any less deserving of the world championship.
Punk looking to impose his will on his opponent. And backbreaker.
Momentum is really on Punk's side.
All right, send him crashing into the corner with an Irish whip.
Overwhelm JBL for
Me
the moment.
get thrown out of the ring first.
Able to break through with an attack of his own.
Could be just what JBL needed to battle back in this one.
And this one might be headed ringside. Strong counter from Punk. And And JBL has gone so far as to call Punk a transitional champion, a fluke even. Bradshaw called this championship run by Punk pathetic. That is
All
a
right.
direct quote, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, say what you want about Punk's run. He's knocked off some of the best, including Bradshaw once and Batista on a couple occasions.
Bradshaw struggling to defend himself.
Punk's working smarter, not harder, and it has JBL off balance.
Calculating
He's
the
doing
next
a
move.
lot of damage to us.
Shot to the throat. He is looking to do some
He's taking a
serious
turnbuckle
harm.
off again.
Vintage move here.
You're currently playing Fire Red version on the Nintendo Switch 2. It's almost like playing on a big ass Game Boy, yeah. When you perform a submission move, repeatedly tap the shown button to submit your opponent and win the match. As the defender in a submission, repeatedly tap the shown button to escape. You can also use the resiliency payback to escape. Okay? Same as last year.
Cobra clutch. Elbows trying to free himself, and he escapes.
Jeez, a painful looking chop.
And there might be a lot of support in the crowd.
Alright, gotta
tonight.
throw him into a
Highly
corner.
competitive match. Punk defending the championship. JBL whipped into the corner. There's the vintage running knee by Punk.
And what a shocking victory this could be for the young up-and-comer CM Punk, but denied by JBL.
Bradshaw just too powerful for Punk, and now the wrestling god teeing off.
And JBL doing what he does best. Manhandling his opponent. And JBL not too comfortable on the ropes, but going up there anyway.
Gotta do something here to put CM Punk away, and that may well do it, but it looks like JBL injured himself in the process.
Both men down, the official counting away here. First man to his feet could gain the advantage in the matchup. JBL looks like he's gonna just crawl to the cover. Shoulders are down. Punk kicks out.
And a late kick out there from CM Punk. Just enough gas left in the tank, and you can see the cogs whirring behind the eyes of JBL.
JBL looking to end it all here with a clothesline from hell.
Punk dodges out in time.
JBL missed big and he looks winded. Prove your championship medal by beating him in the middle of the ring. Wipe the smirk off JBL's face forever with a perfectly placed knee courtesy of the go to sleep. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna go for it.
What's it gonna take to end it? It might be this. Go to sleep. The
We got it in the middle of the ring.
champion with that.
There's two.
Hey, we won.
CM Punk retains.
Here is your winner, and still the World Heavyweight Champion, CM Punk.
Ladies and gentlemen, you just have to get used to this. Once again, CM Punk has silenced the critics and proven himself as a champion.
This was a must-win title defense for Punk, and like you said, now everyone knows the champ is no easy target.
And we got all of the objectives done, so we unlocked all the match rewards, which were the SummerSlam Arena for 2008, I think this was. I think that's what they said. Then we unlocked 2008 CM Punk and JBL. Sweet.